Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a while that I didn't upload a video, and in the last video that I uploaded was on the chess.com's new bots. I said that I will be covering one of my recent games, and which is my best over the board win actually. So this was in the tournaments of the North American Yales Chess Championship, and it was the round 2 of this tournament. I did, I would say, quite well in this tournament, and I received my FIDE rating for this tournament. You can leave a guess in the comments of how much I got, and both the result of the competition and the rating that I got. And then I will be showing you the results and my FIDE rating and explain the FIDE rating system in my next video. Now let's jump into the game. So I was paired against my opponent, and women international master named Sahana Aravindakshan. Sorry if I fucked up the name. She was rated 2052, and I was unrated. And let's see the game. I was playing black. She started with d4, knight f6, c4, g6, and now h4. She caught me completely off guard with this move. I thought that she was going for a big kingside attack if I castle over here. And, well, I feel like she's actually preparing something against the Greenfield. Because, in the Greenfield after d5, there might be something after h5 and just, opening up here. But I don't know, it's just my guess. I'm not a Greenfield player, I don't know the exact lines. Here I just played h5. I thought that she was going for the attack, and I was kind of scared. Here she played knight c3, bishop g7, e4, and I played d6 to stop e5 ideas. Bishop e2, c5, trying to break through, d5, knight d7, this is all normal. Here I should have actually played e6 to open up the position. And you can see from here, from the opening, she's already better. Knight f3, castles, and a6 to stop the knight from going to b5 and potentially go b5. And you will see that I won the game by b5, but I had multiple chances to play b5, which I didn't. Yeah, I need to play more active. a4, queen c7 to support d6 was the e6 idea. If I play e6 in this position, she's gonna take and take my pawn here. The engine says b6 was the best move, but ignore stockfish. Bishop f4, stopping my e6 idea, and it's a very natural developing move. I shouldn't have played queen c7 period. Yeah, knight g4, trying to get some activity, especially on the e5 square. Queen d2, trying to go for the bishop h6 idea. Knight e5, now that's a mistake. It says it's good, but it's not good. It's a mistake. You can look at a vol, is +1 already. And she definitely has a big attack. She chose the right move, knight g5. And then I play bishop d7, f3, knight f6. Here I'm definitely worse. Bishop g3, she's trying to play f4 for a big attack. I play knight h7, trying to trade off the knight over here, and also support my knight with the bishop. She played f4. I think she missed that I can take the knight over here. And yeah, I think she missed that. I took the knight here. H takes g5. I think it was better to take with the f-pawn, but I'm not sure. And now I jump my knight inside, supported by the pawn and the bishop. So I've successfully equalized. Now she doesn't really have any attack. I was afraid of f5, but she didn't play it though. So yeah. She took it. I took with the bishop. You see, this is a very powerful bishop, and it's anchored by the h5 pawn. On the next move, she brought the rook in. She's trying to attack, but actually there's nothing over here right now. The knight can't get any closer. The bishop is locked in, and then the two rooks aren't really doing anything. There's no pawn breaks over here that are very menacing. So I play bishop d4 check, anchoring yet another bishop in her position. Very, very powerful bishops, controlling every square here. She played king h1. Now I play queen a5, and here is all equal because I get in on the queen side. Here f5, she's still trying to attack. And here I played rook a d8, support the d6 pawn. Once f6, I can just move the e pawn. Here I should have just played e5, because if en passant, I just have this bishop take, and it's still very active for me, and I'm the one calling the shots. e6 is not so good. It allows activity from my opponent. And she played queen c2, and immediately I went e5. So I kind of just wasted a move here. Now she went knight e2, which is definitely not good. 9 times out of 10, the backward knight move is not a good choice. In this case, it's because it blocks the rook, and now I have this bishop e3 idea, hits the pawn, and everything in her position is just bad. Everything is restricted, and I just get in with my queen and b5 and so on. But I didn't play all of that. I played a big miss, rook c8. I have to be honest with you, rook c8, the idea is that after taking, I take with c5, and it's, well, quite useless, really. So yeah, rook b1. So now I can just play b5, but for some reason my mind was so passive, I did not play b5. And yeah, but now I finally found the bishop e3 move. Actually, the second I play rook c8, I thought this move. It's just that I was trying to flag her. She had like 1 minute 30 on the clock, so I didn't really think about my moves. Bishop e3. And now bishop e1 attacking my queen. I went back to queen c7. Bishop h4 defending the pawn. I went queen a4, queen a5 again. The reason is that I was kind of happy it was a draw because, you know, she was 20-52 and then offered a draw. She just ignored me though. She didn't even answer me, oh, I'll think about it, or just declined a no. She just ignored me. And then rook bd1. This move, I didn't quite understand why. And again, I had b5, and I was winning after b5, but my passive mind is still there. I just went bishop d4. I thought you can't really take this right now. So yeah. But she went rook d3, which is kind of weird to me, and I knew this was my last chance of playing b5, because once she landed rook on b3, I don't have b5 anymore. So I played b5, a takes, and rook to a3. Now here I knew that I was better. I didn't know I was winning. I didn't know it was 1.6. I thought I was like plus 0.6. But yeah, I was winning. And queen b4 was played. Rook to b1, supporting this pawn. Queen takes c4. Now she's just down a pawn. Knight takes d4. I took with the c pawn so that I open up this rook as well, and I create a pass pawn right here. Queen f2, and here queen c2. It's actually a mistake, but I thought it was quite logical because I'm up a pawn and my position is so good. I thought maybe, you know, sort of forcing a queen trade would be nice. And apparently just trading is fine for her. It's just +1 for her. If if she just trades like this. Apparently, this is not that much winning. So, anyways, I played queen c2. She was in a hurry. She had 30 seconds on the clock, and she didn't take my queen. She went queen e1, and now I knew I was completely winning. I spent some time here. I still had like 35 minutes on the clock, and here I just played d3. I just pushed the pawns, and this is close to promotion. My bishop is defending the promotion square. Rook to c3, trying to stop my pawn and, you know, creating last resort fight backs and stuff. I took it, b takes, and d2. And here she just resigns because there's no way of stopping this pawn. The queen is attacked, everything is attacked, this bishop is doing nothing. She has to sacrifice material for this pawn. And yeah, I just won the game here. Surprisingly, after the game, I was not very respected because I was unrated, and my opponent didn't really shake my hands and didn't even take her notepaper. And after this match, hold on, I will show you. After this match, let me quickly show you. So I'm not quite happy with her behaviors after the match. She didn't shake my hand very properly. Yeah, so this is the round 2. I can tell that she's definitely not happy with the loss of her. And then let's see, round 3. She didn't even take the notepaper of the game, so she's probably not gonna analyze that. And you can see that she forfeited the tournament. So she basically rage quitted because of the game between me and my opponent. Yeah, she basically just rage quitted. What can I say? Goodbye, guys.